the night, you'll see the light. What's the key to life? Money, power, respect, what you need in life. Money, power, respect, eating right. Money, power, respect, money, power, respect. Money, power, respect, the key to life.
Only time to tell how the clock tick. I really love him, but I'm still a hostage. Two personalities.
Welcome everyone to College Park, Maryland, home of the Maryland Terrapins. Fans have been eager for this clash coming up in what some affectionately refer to as the Snake Pit. A Big Ten showdown is coming. Conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Michigan State Spartans taking on the Maryland Terrapins. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Spartans will kick it away to start us off. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Maryland's offense is on the field for the first time today. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, take everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
Back to pass, it's Edwards. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, they try to throw for it there on third down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So the Michigan State Spartans offense will go to work for the first time today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. A first down for the offense. The hand to the running back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding him the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
So after the first down run, here's second down. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's
Good
able to
tackle.
shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Snagged in the middle. It's Glover. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
On a big third down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
The Spartans line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out.
Delay of game. Offense.
There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. Line gets set, first down. Looking to pass, it's Edwards. He's got his man. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Pulls it in. It's Howard. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. Bulls his way forward. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert third down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Dropping back, it's Edwards. Buys a little extra time. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's belly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
And the Spartans will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Edwards. Finds the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Fresh set of downs after the completion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Terrapins send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Running it back, it's Glover. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Boy, 3-and-out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
They'll keep it on the ground. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They run the reverse. At midfield, he's got room. Open runway ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Spartans. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. What a perfect play call to get the score.
And you're watching the backside of all your runs, making sure that backside, they're not cheating, not flying to the football. The offense saw something, caught them in it. The defense didn't have an answer. The reverse works to perfection.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. He fires one deep down the right side.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Throws for the tight end. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Give to the running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They go to the ground, and they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Man, a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
I know the passing game sells, and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Back to throw, it's Edwards. Fires to the right. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Terrapins.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Bangs it through for an extra
You
point.
seem to have a really good tight end. I didn't know that.
Check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your
Oh,
audience
good.
will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Bowling Green may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take the dub away from Perry Stadium tie. The Falcons have been racking up road wins since the Urban Meyer days, and they get another one today. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both
Gotta
teams.
keep paying attention and making sure I'm staying on top of it.
Here for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. On the run, it's Carter.
I'm ready to
And
play
they'll
safety.
finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They're getting this guy lathered up. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Right down the middle. He's got an open man.
I'm beating a star.
And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge
Beating the
pickup
star,
on
so
that play.
I really
The
got it.
Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And they knocked him down almost immediately.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Big 1st down sack for the defense. Brings up 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Childs. Quick completion on the out
Take
route.
that. I'll take
And
that.
he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in, it's Glover. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
We need to win this game. It's a good game. Tough. Might be a tough year for us, but I also got to learn their offense a little better. I know our weaknesses seem to be our guards and our center. I'm gonna definitely get some better guards.
And he doesn't feel it cleanly. It's loose.
Definitely gonna run it out the gate
Maryland
again.
has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella.
We got tight ends. Oh, like,
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
oh, what a
He's knocked
move!
down in the backfield. He'll lose a
Outside.
couple.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Scanning the field, it's Edwards. Receiver looks it in, it's complete.
Behind you.
He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. It's great to send that blitz and get the heat on the quarterback, but you might need a little help on the backside with this guy.
Yeah, because now you're putting your guy in man-to-man situation against an elite receiver, and that's a tough battle to win. But you got to take those chances. You got to be aggressive. The offense won that one. At least it wasn't a huge game-changing play.
They'll try to run for it.
Let's
He's
go.
got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
This is an offense that really
Try to get
sees their
down 30.
identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
All right, so my team got to kind of warm up.
The Terrapins are on
Now
the
we
move.
playing pretty solid. Can't complain. I ain't up this right now. By 3. Watch that motherfucker right there.
They're going to go right back to him on first down.
Better put that shoulder down,
and he's
baby.
able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back.
Oh, that was
this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. At the 35, he's got
Go, baby.
chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job by the offense, but the defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
Looking to move it through the air. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Good job on defense, getting a hand on it, tipping it up in the air. They weren't able to pick it off, but they do force the incompletion.
Now on second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw, it's Edwards. Quarterback doing what he does.
Oh
best.
my God! You telling me they didn't let me throw that shit
No
out?
more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And that's a great job by the defense, not letting that bird out of the cage. When you can run like this guy can, you got to keep the edge. Did a great job. He went backwards, retreated, gave up some ground. They didn't give up the outside, got the sack on the play.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over.
No. Oh. I don't be doing tempo special
The
teams.
offense lining up for a first down play. He wants to throw. He lets it fly.
Let's go.
That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
On second down, he'll fire. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle.
Bro, I am keying on him, and he is still busting this.
Spot, and they get it down to the 35.
So I'm not running man because that number 6 is killing.
The middle of the field. Excellent route, finding the soft spot in the defense. Nice job by the quarterback putting it right on his guy.
Let's see what happens.
Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Well, that receiver, he knew he had to get his head turned around quickly. He's running the curl route against zone coverage, but he knows his quarterback is going to be firing that ball into him. It's a rocket pass. He's able to make the catch and get the first.
He's got it. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Back to throw. It's Child. Into the end zone. And that ball is picked off. He'll go out of bounds with just what they needed to get the ball back. The offense starts in the shadow of its own end zone. Going up top on first down. Fires into traffic, picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Spartans trying to cash it in on first and goal. DB's right up on the receivers. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? He's looking to throw.
Let's go.
Into the end zone.
Fucking go. What?
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Safety better for some reason.
Dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Hit as he
Dang, dude.
can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He'll take the deep shot. The pass falls incomplete.
Bro, that was a touchdown.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Terrapins will line up to kick off and start the second half. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the returner will be brought down.
And that's not what you want out of that kick return. If you're that return guy, you've got to make something happen. You've got to be able to make a guy miss. That's why you're back there in the first place, because of your athleticism, but you have got to be able to generate better field position on that kickoff return.
Finds his man.
Go defense. I understand what I got to do now. I have to play better defense.
Get it to your playmaker.
I got to just
a lot of times he'll dance and
make sure that I'm putting my team in the right.
But it was still a positive game.
It's reversed.
Yeah, not twice, bro.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
What great discipline showed by the defense. When your job's contained, you're supposed to contain the football, not let your eyes deceive you. Ball starts to go away. Your job is to still contain the backside. Great job, staying disciplined. Great win for the defense.
You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Unloads to the wideout.
Number 6 is a
And he
monster.
was loose
This
and
quarterback
in
is
the
good,
open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The Spartans will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Quarterback is
Coaches
solid.
always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Give to the running back. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the 1st down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the 1st down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the 1st down mark.
On the move is the 30. The expressway is wide open. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the 1st game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast.
That's so crazy. They're getting to the back. They're getting into the backfield so fast.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They'll go back to the air on second down.
Look at that shit, bro.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looking downfield, it's Edwards. He'll pull it down. You know those defenders wanted to light him up. Quarterback wisely gets down with the slide. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. On fourth down, looking to pass. Makes the catch past the sticks. Brought down to the ground, but he has
That's my tight end.
first down.
The tight end is supposed to
Lining
get
up from
bigger.
the 34 on first down. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the setback, the offense gets set for a 1st and 15. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Oh.
And he dropped it. Incomplete pass at what would have been a huge gain. No defender anywhere around, and he just flat dropped it. On third down, going up top. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And he reels it in inside the 30. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. The play action fake. Time running
Can't take
out,
that.
and he goes down at the
These
34.
motherfuckers are there.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, but
Killing
this one
them.
will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Blasted as he lets it go.
I'm getting hit before I get the ball. This field goal by? We trying, man. We trying to get on the board, man.
Now gives this offense good starting field position at its own 34. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
When running backs square their shoulders up, it's when they have the most power. You see him square his shoulders up, break tackles, be strong, continue to plow his way forward, just making it really easy on everybody in this offense by breaking tackles.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. To the ground to try to move the chain.
They ain't gotta make no decision. They gotta punt that motherfucker.
Never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. And the Spartans will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Right back to it. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
I'm looking for my tight end.
If every
Either way.
journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Looking for a man. It's Edwards. Soft spot in the middle. And defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Terrapins
Damn, 10 negative speed. That man's speed probably like 68.
Well,
Yeah, no wonder I couldn't run.
But that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
I ain't really tripping off our run game because our run game going to
be really good, are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
They'll run it from the gun. Able
It
to
is.
kick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Motion from the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Across the 25. Touchdown,
Let's fucking go.
And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Fires
Oh, let's go. I was in the right position, baby.
That's the turnover they desperately needed. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, what a play by
That
the
was
defense.
clutch.
They're trailing here in the 4th quarter by 1 possession, able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Out of the shot.
He was on the island. I'm telling you, it's on the island.
Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
Gotta be on the island, bro. Niggas got boats. Niggas got helicopters.
Commit to the run like this. Obviously, you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They're trying to get to it. And he got smacked.
That's what I'm saying.
The pass, it's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again.
It is.
We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game.
So the reason why
they're pinning their ears back, you can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
But still, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Bro.
To throw, it's Edwards. A shot toward the end zone. Another incompletion on third down.
Nah, yeah, they moved some shit because again, when I first came into this server, right?
We're all tied up, about set to kick it away.
All right, so when I first,
and he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the
they either
offense.
disabled it or moved
One
it.
of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Wide receiver shows motion. This time they'll go to the running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It's third down from their own 34 as they
Nah, I wrote it down. I'm still, bro. I'm trying to pick this shit, bro. Nobody up here.
They'll stick to the
Hell
ground,
yeah.
looking for the marker.
Why they gotta do that shit?
They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
No, you're not wasting your time because we knocking out two birds with one stone. Don't think of it like that. You feel me? I'm not picking this shit so I can make money. I got money. Like, I don't really need to do this, but I'm doing this shit so that we can figure out, alright, how much does this make if I sell this wholesale?
The Spartans headed quickly to the
You feel me? Like, I'm not thinking about myself doing this shit. I'm thinking about us, so that when we putting this all together, when we come up here and do it, alright, bet. If it's four of us, that's two, and we all do 500. That's 2,000 out the gate. I'm thinking. If I can figure out how much 1,200 to get me after I bag everything up, and then I go sell it wholesale, and that shit bring me back a lot. Well, now we know exactly what we need to aim for every time.
Something new to kind of confuse this offense.
He's got it down to the 1 yard
You just load in?
line on the doorstep of Pater.
Yeah, that shit happen. Just flop, fly out, fly back in. I'll be doing that. Just picking niggas' cars and shit.
They'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Sparty. They move on top here in the fourth. Ready to try the point after.
And what a push up front by this offensive line.
Yup.
Everyone playing in unison.
Bitch
sparking
ass.
out of their stance,
Bitch.
moving into the second
You know they be
level,
saying shit
Axon
like that.
Hutch creating a lane for that running back.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update
Right.
you on a game that went final moments ago. Cal took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Berkeley. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory.
Yo, bro. Yo, funny as shit is, they be saying some random, the most random shit. The most random shit.
Licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Looking to
I ain't
throw,
gonna
it's
let you do
Edwards.
that to me no more,
He's
Randall.
going for the big play. And they won't
Wait,
involve
what?
that incomplete pass.
Then they just
Instead,
switch it
they're
up.
looking at third
You watching the
down.
kids.
It's great for this quarterback to take shots down the field, but you just don't want it to feel like a give up or a chuck it up and hope kind of play.
And I think understanding the situation, now I'm on defense, right? If they're going to take shots down the field, maybe I'm a little bit more aggressive with my blitz, understanding that everything's going to take a little bit more time to develop if they're going to take those deep shots.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
The give out of the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
It's just so nice to
Yeah,
know you can start
sometimes,
off on
bro,
the
I had
first down with
one time I did it
positive
like
yards, positive
I had to
yards,
fly in and out like 9 times.
set up a good second down.
They'll keep it on the ground. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And a nice job by the running back finding space, getting downhill,
He
making
put you in houses on the
great
top
job
of mountains,
finishing with the pass.
bolts. Like, yo, where the
Try to
fuck?
pick it up on the ground.
Like, yo,
They'll
where the fuck?
finally
Come on.
drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Yo, it's a good thing
Big
you don't
drive
die.
for
The
this
peg,
offense late.
you don't die,
Trying
but the
to
peg
tie
can't go to the
game. They
hospital
pieced
either.
together a
Or
couple
you
of
fucked.
first downs, and here they come again. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
You gotta have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense.
That's
where you
Paul
say,
did
okay,
next to about
this is
him,
where I'm
right?
gonna start, and I'm gonna stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some
Oh
blitzes to
my God.
Always a
What
welcome
the
play for the
fuck,
defense. They
dude?
get a sack at the
Yo, this is
47.
ridiculous,
And
bro.
they've converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but a third and long is a different animal. He's looking downfield to throw. He spins that thing down the middle.
That's why it's so important.
I would be hurt too, bro. You be getting you get beat up all game long, bro.
They've got the big fellas out
Listen,
there. A
nothing I can do
three-tight
about
end
that.
look
It's not
on
like,
first
man,
and 10.
fall out of there, man.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the right. Got his man. He's run out of
Move
bounds,
out.
but
You just
not
let the man
before
run across your
turning
face
it
and
over.
just
Pick
stay
up after
still.
moving
Y'all
the
niggas was
sticks for
talking to
first
each other.
down.
This
And
nigga
now a
pissing me
fresh set of downs for this offense. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. The give. They stop him at the 22.
That shit was shut down.
15-yard pickup on the play and a first down just outside the red zone.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like this offense is built around him for
Hold
a
on, no.
reason. Just a good
The
running
message
back
right
in the
now. The couple 100,000. Yeah. Between like 2 and 5K, 200K and 500K. That's just me, you know. I know what. I know the one I got was 250. Yeah. I mean, yo, yeah, if the grill shop open, nigga, I'm coming. We going to the city. I got to get out of these fucking farming clothes, nigga. And you know you got to take a shower after. Right, it's oh wait, and they could VBS your gun out, nigga. Pistol, you take your pistol in there, they'll put diamonds on it.
South doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
Leaves it with the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got a man. It's Parachek. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
You be fine. Niggas gonna tell me that you find it in the garbage can.
Practice every single day. 3rd and short, 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. It's money down for a reason. You got to lock in. Great success by the
Yo, the
offense.
funny thing is, I found weed in the garbage can.
Takes the handoff. It's Carter. And the
And
defense
crack.
makes the tackle, but not before he gets down to
Crack,
the 2.
gold pooches.
Second down.
I mean, gold watches, all type, bro, all types. Yes. It's like a crack pooch.
It
Straight
has
up.
been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's
Find
not
that shit in the
end of world.
garbage
I
can.
still think there's time for
You
this
can actually
team
find
to
weed
figure out what they're
in the
gonna do,
garbage.
how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad
Yeah.
weeks.
Yeah, I
Flush
know
down
it
the
is.
toilet,
Know it is.
refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game.
Oh, bro, we got 2. Hold on. We got 2 cops on. We can do it. We can do the specific round. But that's what I was trying to tell you earlier. They moved the GPUs and the computer system, the Trojan, and all of that. So when I first came into the city, it was, I forgot what street it was on, but I know we used to pass it all the time because I remember we used to get out and just go and look, or whatever the case may be. So boom, when I drove past it again, I'm like, yo, I swear this is the spot, but the person's not there no more. Person's no longer there that was selling it. But the person that's over there by Benny's that sells like the scanner, the scammer, and all of that shit, the card reader and all of that, he's still there in his same spot. On the Wii Lab. It's over. Yeah. Yeah, they got fertilizer at the beach. What if it's just one of those things you got to do just generic? Like you go up with the fertilizer, dump it, you got an automatic bucket. No. I mean, like it just appears as you know, with the fertilizer. It's like poof, magic type shit. Might be somebody's shit. Who knows, bro? We don't know what these niggas be doing. You just had to teleport into the shit. Yeah. The fuck?
here, but it's empty as fuck. So I don't really know how to use the Wii lab like that.
The third eye that table.
I already third eyed
Oh
everything, bro.
shit.
I'm trying to third eye the buckets. See, it say open dumpster. No dumpster right there. There's nothing in there. I'm trying to third eye all this shit in here. Only thing I'm gonna third eye is that dumpster. So we have to figure this shit out, but I found it.
Oh no, you good, bro? I'm streaming, but I was. You want to see if I was streaming GTA, right? Yeah, I mean, I'm streaming, but I'm not streaming GTA. I just took a fucking another loss in the damn game. I keep losing by close margins, though. That's the crazy part. I mean, it is what it is. Team either gonna get better. I think we're gonna get better over the next couple. The first season. You like my profile picture? Yeah. Happy in it. Yup. It's paused right now. It's in. Bro, why yours look like this? Like, how did you get yours to look like this? This vibrant? Yeah,
I got a graphics pack, bro.
bro, I like this, bro. What graphics pack?
I'll send you an email. I'll send you the Discord too.
See, this shit look nice. Like, this will probably help my shit. Bro, I'm farming, bro. Look, bro, he been finding everything. If I'm gonna be honest, so I just took my talents to the farm. I'm just keeping it funky. It's knock out two birds with one stone, bro. We a team. If we gonna do something, let's make sure we being efficient. And right now, my kids is chilling.
So this is where you can do weed at right here?
Yeah, or it used to be.
So I found a weed lab, but I don't know what to do on that right now. Yeah, this
Oh.
is where you can do weed at. I see the weed right here.
Oh, let's go. What's the address? For 854. Oh, it's over.
There's not nothing in here, bro. There's not nothing in here. Up in the weed lab. I just literally left out the weed lab with him right now talking about this shit, bro. Alright, so this is where the weed leaf at. The weed leaf is at the fucking baseball field. Hey, I told you, Joe, I do this shit, man.
Do this shit, bro, man. That's why. Just with this shit, I'm just gonna go ahead and keep collecting this shit. Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just stream. I'm streaming. Niggas better be up, niggas. Yeah.
Let me show you where this weed joint at, where the weed lab at.
Matter of fact, this is what I'm about to do. I'm about to create a channel on here.
You gotta figure out how to use that weed lab if it got anything to do with those weeds like that for real. I'm pleased to do. It's right behind Grove. Come over here behind Grove.
Yep. I'm about to move y'all. You just gotta share your screen again, OG.
Alright, so look, you come behind Grove over here and come to this building right here. But I don't know what you're doing here, bro. I don't know how to do it. Go there again.
Draco. You know where the fuck you go?
Yeah, I don't know what to do up in this. Hold on, let me. This how you leave your weed lab, but this is the weed lab at behind Grove. So you come here into the weed lab, and I don't know what to do from there. Kind of know it's self-explanatory, but it's really not because it's empty as fuck in here. You can't interact with shit. It's garbage. Pots where that you can get pots or something. Oh, okay, so what it is, you probably just come up in here and this is where you let your shit grow at. Like you bring them pots up here with that fertilizer. Is it weed seed somewhere that you know of? But we don't even really need to do all that though because we picking the fucking weed now already. It's already grown, you know?
Yeah, we really.
Know where to bag this shit up at.
Not, yo, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I figure this will be where you bag it up at, but we don't even need to do this up in here if it ain't no bagging up here. We already picked the weed.
I know there was someone. Bro, because you can sell the weed wholesale. You can sell the bud wholesale at the beach.
But you can sell the buds without even bagging it up.
Nah. You can no once you bag it up, you can sell it wholesale at the beach though.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to sell everything wholesale. I ain't trying to be trapping on nobody.
Nobody.
Oh, there's no law.
In this city, they don't get the pings though.
They don't? Oh.
No.
You should never told a nigga like me that.
No, that's why I was trying to, bro. I would have never gave you no work, you know, thinking we got to sneak around. I should have explained that earlier. My fault. Yeah, I figured that out,
Man, I got so many dip off. I got dip offs to where I'll never have to leave this motherfucking dip off. Nobody's gonna come right here. You get me?
bro. I'll be trapping right in Mirror Park at the park, and I trapped there for like 40 minutes. 40 minutes. Nobody came, and there was 5 cops on. I said, all right, cool. I said, bro, I don't think they get the pings, bro, because I'm sitting here. I've been trapped. We've been the whole block. We had the whole block looking crazy, like the beach. Yeah, I'm about to be at 1,000, yo. Now I'm at 309, but I already got 500 and some already in my bag, already in my car. That's all I want to do. I want to get it like 1,000 or at least 1,200. How many shrooms you got on you, Draco? Yeah, it's paused. It's paused. If you got shrooms, bro, let me get them. Let me get that, please, if you don't mind. This is just coming. That'll just help me get my quota. And don't forget, bro, we have a helicopter, and I'm about to go see how much planes are, nigga. Presidential.
For the what? Tomorrow where I'm at? Oh, I don't know if it's something here or not. I'm just here looking, bro.
The election and shit is tonight.
He said I knew it. I'm like, you talking about me? I don't know what's over here, bro.
I'm walking in any door that look like it can open.
Nah, I'm just call me Snoop Dogg. And then that weed door just let me know, like, it might be a door with that don't open up that you might teleport to too, though, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. Yeah, that just opened up a whole nother avenue.
Talking to me, man.
Should have had you thinking of some good shit though.
Talking to me. So yeah, this the boring shit I be doing, Joe. So when I find something and I'm taking a picture of it, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's no way I got screenshots of those other locations for no damn reason. Cause I'm not even gonna take a picture of it unless I find something. I don't know where the fuck happened to it, but it ain't over there though.
Niggas had set up a whole printer system in the crib at grandma's house. Where you could where we could. Nah, they didn't leave it. They took it. That's why I was hoping it was there because we could have used that shit to make checks. Yeah, that's another thing we can do, bro. We can make checks. But what else do we need?
Need the fudge, blank check. Need the blank check.
Where do we get blank checks from?
I don't know. I know where you get the other shit from right there by Benny, but I don't know where to get the check from.
Hell, well, damn that one dude, but
I got a feeling something on this boat too. I ain't gonna lie.
that yacht.
Nah, this ain't not this yacht. It's like this oil rig boat or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, your shit keep fucking. Good now. You gotta go in there now. Go in there with your strap out, bro. You don't know what these niggas up to, man. Oh. Wait, can I get a little more? Or the... That's it? All? Let me mix this shit up. You gonna go in there and buy what you gonna go in there and buy? Fluffy? That's what's in the shop. They sell Fluffy. Fluffy over there. No, that's what I'm saying. That yeah, we can call that loud. And I'm gonna say to niggas, what you wanna go smoke Fluffy or you wanna smoke some loud?
want that little medium loud, man.
$150 more, and I got a brick. They will call that a game. All right. Minus. Maybe. Oh, they won already. They won. They ain't playing now. It's Thunder and the Nuggets. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Oh shit, my bad. Okay.
Listed at what, 6'1", he really like 5'11". He be going fucking crazy. And he ain't got none of that height shit on my mama. Yeah. Oh, you up?
Your shit, bro. See, bro.
Why do it keep doing that, bro?
So on Discord, are you opening up
Yeah, and then I did my string too. At first I was doing string, then I was doing application, then just keep doing it.
Okay. My wife don't like this.
Because you gotta get the right weed from dispensaries.
Right. But she's like, well, except one. She get. She's alright. But this one, she said she don't like it. I'm just.
Yeah, I feel
Dickhead. With the lane switching? Big dog? Damn, big man. I lock in, I got 3 more farm sessions and then I'm done with this shit. Okay, what? Yeah. Hey, would you mind going to buy all the fucking pooch bags? Wait, no. You know what? I think I got pooch bags in one of my cars. So.
Me and Jay already started getting hella food bags, bro. After every storm, we need to. If I'm not on, you need to go where them food bags at and buy them all.
Just back your car up to the thing. Just keep going back and forth between. Yeah.
Because it's only a certain amount after every restart. I want to get all the food bags every restart. I ain't gonna lie to you. We ain't never running out of bags, bro. And it's gonna limit other niggas from getting bags. Like they can't bag up as much as us because we taking that shit. You know what I'm saying? Go find you some bags. Us going to go buy them bags, all them bags like that every restart. Gonna have us with the most. I'm telling you, because they ain't gonna be able to bag up no drugs.
That's facts.
If they put 500 bags up in that motherfucker, we want to go buy all 500 every time or whatever the fuck. How they gonna bag up here?
I'm gonna empty my fucking inventory.
That's
Hey.
how you get on bullshit without getting violent. You know what I'm saying? You buy up all the shit out here in the streets. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta get violent. Oh, I'm about to get violent. You need to get in my car, bro.
Man, I got to shoot this ARP. Feel good now. I feel good about shooting something. I'm hitting niggas at this and da 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 da. Well, remember these cars was this car from the auction, so we don't know what condition it was in before you got it. I didn't even see that car though. See? That's Ja.
Yo, what's the word, bro?
Oh, and your shit just paused on me.
Who, me? Damn, because I pulled up. Shit, I was riding around and ended up seeing the motherfucker standing out here. How you coming? I want to see what cars they got this motherfucker.
Ride around with her. Yeah. We're gonna be back because I'm about to stream some GT.